everyone, Ivy League Gaming here. Oh wait, as I say that again, Suzi plays here. Yeah, and today we're playing Watcher of Realms. And it's time to say goodbye to this free-to-play account and find it a new home. Alright, so as expected, I knew I wouldn't be able to play it long, but unfortunately my time got cut much shorter than I expected. I thought it would be pretty easy to keep up with 2 accounts because it's pretty easy to maintain the basic one while, you know, doing other normal daily activities, but not really. I find myself not even logging in and barely, well, honestly, not even doing dailies on the main account a lot of days just because I'm busy with, like, the baby. I hang out with the baby, of course, as much as possible. Little Lily is adorable, and I find myself not even starting to work until 11 or 12 or even 1 o'clock sometimes because of that. Which is not a bad thing. I love it. Being a new mama is great. But it does lead to limited time with my job with FATELESS. I am constantly having new little tasks that take up random time, or keeping up in a Discord or some tangent that goes off and has me do random things for a few hours, which is also, again, a really good thing. I love the job. So, and we're kind of adding in more content creator interaction with Godforge and FATELESS. So, yeah, we kind of have a little semi-program started already, unofficial program. And it's been exciting there. Plus, I just got back from Gamescom, and I'm having a hard time even trying to do like a video for the game, let alone play the game. So, Watcher of Realms, I mean. And yeah, I think it just makes sense that instead of me trying to half-ass play 2 accounts, that I just get rid of this one, find it a home, and yeah, and try to get caught up on my main account again. I did progress a little bit, finished up some weird things that I just never completed. Pushed a little bit in Gear Dungeon 2. I didn't do the very last ones yet, though. It's hard. The timing is annoying, but I got the timing. I think it's just, I gotta add some more survivability to some of my peoples. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the new update that's coming. And along with that, I want to make sure I get this account away before that update comes so people can really start grinding it. I really put myself in a pause for a lot of these promotions, which I finally did a little bit of grinding for, but a lot of my heroes were not even fully promoted. Because I just was like, oh, I'll wait to the update. Oh, I'll wait to the update. But the update just didn't come. So literally the week of the update, I did no promotions ever since then. Until like a couple days ago, I did a couple grinds for that. Not really. Yeah, a lot of my people were just missing promotions. And then I realized, you know what? I'm not going to put resources into these epics anymore. Except for the ones that we know are going to be highly used. Like, obviously. Because you guys are going to want to build the legendaries, right? So there's no point of me to do that. So yeah, I've been slacking. This is not, I did not get Volca yet. We're way behind on the storyline. To be honest, doing this basic trial stage 5, I can't even do because I haven't grinded the gear. Or there we go. Now I just did a little bit of farming for AMR. Basic trial 5 will be really easy once I get a tank leveled up that can actually hold out a few minutes longer, or get some more mythic gear on some of these heroes. I do have a little bit, but honestly not much. I really haven't done the farming that's needed for this, only very little bits sprinkled around. So honestly, I'm really excited to get this away because it's not like it's a finished account that has everything done and you just hit auto every day and that's it. Like, where's the fun in that? This is a new account that is over 30 days old, even though I'm on day 29 here. We did pass the 30-day mark with the challenge. If you guys noticed other people talking about it, I just didn't even sign in a lot of days when I was in Gamescom, so it is what it is. And that's, again, why I know I just need to find it a new home. So, first of all, yeah, well, you know what, let's go back here. What am I doing? Let's go back here. Let's take a look at what I have, and then I'll show you guys how to enter for this. And then we'll talk a little bit more about the competition afterward. So, if you guys, I want this account to go to someone who is a newer player that, or like an experienced, well, I know, only been playing a month or 2 at the most, right? But maybe you've had crap luck on your polls. These polls here, all of those 9 heroes I pulled were within less than a month of gameplay and barely playing from after like 2 to 3 weeks of this 1 month. I've barely played, like done the bare minimum dailies some days, not even all of them. I would say only 1 week I played more than an hour. Probably no more than 7 days for real that I've played more than 1 hour on this account. So like the first day I grinded really hard, the second day a little bit, and then like immediately was only doing like dailies and a few things here and there. Just busier than I expected. So considering that I have 9 legendaries, more than half of which are amazing, yeah, I think this shows how generous and wonderful the game really is. That's a reflection of it. But we have ELOWYN. There was a boosted chance for her. We got Zilla too. Trusk is going to be so good for this account. Absolutely build him up as your main defender. He's going to be so good. Twin Fiend and Venema. 2 lords that I got right away. It's insane. Kriya is really good for early game progression in the same way that Idril is really good for early game, or actually she's good for end game progression too. But the whole idea of being able to kill anything anywhere on the board, Kriya's crows fly around and kill stuff for you, and it's so helpful for clearing content. So don't underestimate a Kriya. Absolutely build her and don't regret it. I would just say focus your skills into ELOWYN first, Zilla 2 first, Twin Fiend first, right? And then maybe other people that, like, then other, obviously legendary, the epics are separate skill resources, but those are, I think, the obvious ones that would want the skills to be good heroes first. And for sure, if you have actually plenty of dust, use at least up to the dust in the better heroes that you're going to use, like Kriya and Trusk, right? Kai and these... Anai is a little bit niche. She's amazing for Immortal Codex, but to be fair, we don't have Nocturne on this account, so you're gonna use Anai with Twin Fiend and Zilla 2. We've already got a clan boss team started. Just don't put like skill crystals into the lesser heroes until you're drowning in them, which never happens, by the way. But yeah, for like these kind of people that are a little bit less exciting. Of course, Venema is good, but it's not about her as a hero that's good. It's about her boosting other people, which we have some pretty good esoteric heroes here, right? So that's a really fun setup. And then also when it came to the epics, I pulled Estrid right away. And so she's awesome. And I did put 1 Awakening Crystal into her because her Awaken 1 is great. It extends her range. Her Awaken 3 is pretty solid. I mean, I don't know. I guess if she has good attack speed, this is going to come in handy. An extra rage regen is pretty cool as well. So with that in mind, I did not use all of my skill or Awaken crystals yet because I wanted you guys to choose where they go. So you're going to get the 1 for Wrath once you keep playing. Wrath is definitely worth taking to Awaken 5 because of his ability to keep himself alive. But you also have Deimos, who's an amazing Awaken 5, ignoring defense and just being a beast for Guild Boss. You have Greed, who also is amazing to take all the way to Awaken 5. And yeah, so there's like, any one of these heroes is going to be safe to use those skill crystals on. I mean, I don't even remember her awakenings. But yeah, we also have this other great epic lord, right? So when it comes to the rare to pull heroes, Deimos, Greed, Estrid, Wrath, and her are all people you could use those crystals on. So don't use them on anybody else, even though they're really good. Like, I did save extra copies as well. So we do have a Vortex and an Evelyn, but I saved the extra Vortex and Evelyn and an extra Daemon. I saved an extra Amani. And of course, no, that's Soleil. I thought I had one more. Maybe not. But yeah, for the sake of the fusion. So keep that in mind. There's a reason I saved some of these heroes. Don't just go feeding his awakens right away. Save one on purpose for Abomination. So let's see what we have toward the fusion so far. Toward Micah, we have Evelyn and Amani. Still no Dallin or Tazira. So make sure you save a copy of those on this account. And we have the 2 that I showed again for Abomination. But you can make Komodo happen. So if you get Harpoon before you get Komodo, you can go ahead and do the Komodo fusion, and then fuse an Abomination as well to go with the wonderful Nightmare heroes. So this is already off to a great start. You have Infernal and Nightmare team ready to go, plus ELOWYN to be the healer, and Rage Regen. I mean, you can't get any better than that early on. Oh my god. I mean, Twin Fiend plus these 2, plus Wrath, and then Deimos. And honestly, even Gluttony is pretty solid damage-wise. So, and he can be like a baby Abomination with as a tank and damage dealer as well at the same time. So that's the account. I think it's a great account. I'm just really slacking in my progression. Like, I did not try to push any extra gear raids. Like, we're only at 13 here, 11 here. Well, we're on 13 here. I didn't 3-star this one. I haven't tried to do any sense. I'm sure you could do gear raid too. The problem was just I had no defenders built except for 4-star Mariel and like 5-star Evelyn. It's not good enough to stay alive sometimes, but and we don't have our Volca yet. That would be nice. But it's okay. You could definitely push. Gear raid 3 was pushing was pretty easy. It was getting really good. Don't forget to keep in value the marksman here that you might not think you need anymore, but you still do. And that is him, Liam. So I'm going to sort this by level so you can see who we actually were using. Liam is really good with his neurotoxin, which is the same as the oak poison, for the sake of killing the boss, right? But yeah, all right, that's the account, guys. That is the account. Guild Boss, I was only doing like Nightmare 1 and 2 still because, again, I only have a couple level 60s as it is. Literally only 4. Not the best yet, but there's so much to grow, and it's really this amazing core base. So, to enter the giveaway for this account, you're going to have to go on Discord. So let me show you that. All right, so here we go. In my Discord server, it's as simple as that. In order to enter, you just have to hit the little reaction button, and you're entered. We have about a day left. The timer will end. You can check the exact time of it ending, and it will automatically draw the winner and say who it is. So as I said here, the bot will randomly pick blah, blah, blah. Please only enter if you really want the account. I really want it to go to someone who it'll be their main account, that's just new or starting or quit and wants to restart. I don't know. But I don't want it to be just, you don't want this to be just someone's side account that they forget about after a couple weeks as well. Like, this is a really amazing start to an account, especially with the crazy epics I have, on top of 2 legendary lords, a Zilla 2, and an ELOWYN, and a Trusk already. Like, that just, if nothing else was here, that would be crazy good. So I really want this to go to someone who will really appreciate it. But yeah, that's how to enter. About a day on this is all I'm doing. I want to hand it over and have nobody... I want you guys to be able to grind a little bit and prepare for some of the fun stuff we know is coming, like the minor update that's still at least going to make you guys have a lot easier time farming promotions. You're going to notice I didn't really progress the account much, but that's part of it. I kept waiting for the update to want to really farm to push because I knew I wouldn't have promotions for anybody. So I was just kind of chilling, and I was too busy, like I said. And yeah, the promotion thing is finally going to come, and that'll make it a lot more resourceful. So you guys can push to the final stage of Extreme, which I didn't do, so you guys can do that little task on your own. But it'll make it a lot easier using these legendaries instead of ignoring them. But yeah, anyway, that is all. I did go ahead and purchase a rename scroll, so you guys can go ahead and rename it once it's yours. And I guess the only thing to note about the account was I was using Autumn as a booster because we don't have Dolores as well. So that's a thing to consider. But I'm sure you guys are going to have plenty of fun with this. Why don't I roll us out of here with a little bit of an artifact roll? I didn't even farm for these guys yet. But we are doing one batch here. Come on, legendary. Or mythic. Oh god, I said legendary. Title ring. Ugh. Alright, well, you guys know the deal. Keen Wisdom for anyone who is attack-based, healer, or fighter, or whatever. This is going to be the best option compared to a lot of the legendary artifacts anyway, so just throw that on people. Unfortunately, we don't have the best, I mean, that's okay. That's going to help. But it's not what we would be hoping for, right? But yeah, I'll maybe farm a little bit more of the artifact material raid and see if we can get you guys some good stuff here to at least finish out this event. And hell, maybe we could even take a first place. But I really don't want to farm that until we can do the harder stages, which you will be able to do once you get a better tank, like Trusk actually built, and then you won't have the boss kill you so quickly. And then your other people can actually take enough time to kill him. But alright, that's all, guys. Bye-bye to this account. I was going to go ahead and talk about the free-to-play account, or the Epic Challenge more, but you guys know the drill. You can go on the website and see where people are, and it's really impressive to see what people can do. 100% free-to-play in this game. There's no excuses when people want to be like, this game's pay to win. No, it's not. You can literally do everything without spending money. Oh, and not even using legendaries for the most part. So it just goes to show you like what time and effort give you instead of money. Money just speeds things up. That's all. So I love it. It just shows how great this game really is. And there's no question of why people really do like it. But all right, good luck to all of you. I really hope this goes to someone who will appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.